Hello and welcome. I was incredibly surprised by the response to my video, and it took me a little bit to figure out what I wanted to say, but I wanted to have a little fireside chat and talk about it because there's a few things that really stood out to me. I thought we'd start with a little quote that I know some people will probably recognize, but here we go. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instilled among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive to these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to instill new government, laying its foundations on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. And the part of this that really stood out to me was the life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. These are the three inalienable rights that is laid out here. And I can see that coming into play today, and there's so many people fighting for them right now. The life and liberty are the ones I see going on the ground where people are protesting and having a hard time because they're being put in harm's way because of this. There's been lives lost, and it's such a tragedy to see peaceful protest go down this path. But I'm so proud of you, and I'm so proud of you for staying peaceful because that's what we need. Because we need your strength and we need you, and you're standing up for our rights too. And to that, I say thank you because it really does matter. And your voice is spreading not only across the United States to inspire your fellow countrymen, but also around the world. So you are being heard and you're making a big difference for all of us. So bless you and thank you so much for that. And you're just the motivation we need. We need you to stand up, and we all need to understand those sacrifices that they're making, because when they stand up, that's motivation for us, so we can stand up too, so that we can fight for those rights as well, in our little ways, in our big ways. But we need to unite under such a front, because uniting under the front of someone dying is just sad. It honestly made me sad to see that. And while I love the support, I think that we can unite under something a lot more positive and what we really want and the real change we want to see in the world. Because at this moment, we're only taking on the Death Star. There's still a whole system that's corrupt and cracked and breaking down that needs to be taken charge of too. And so you are the motivation, and even when the Death Star falls, we still need that motivation to carry through to build the government that we want and that we need for the people. And I want everyone to just take a few minutes and think about what would help them in their pursuit of happiness. How can that relate to your government, and how can you put that into action? So just take a little while, have some tea, take a break, and just consider it. What would truly help me in my pursuit and happiness? And for me, that's universal health care. It's having a president that's elected by popular vote and not by the Electoral College. And also having transparency. And yes, that does involve releasing the Epstein files. But those are the things that I hope will change and that I want to put my effort towards to make change. And so we need to unite under things like that. Unite under things that'll make life better for all of us and help all of us in our pursuit of happiness. And then we just need to demand them. That's what we need to do, because they're never going to be given to us. We just need to demand them. And there's so many people working so hard to make that happen. We need to use that motivation and understand that this is only the beginning of the fight. There's so much more to go, and there's going to be a lot of avenues we need to take. But if we conquer this together and we make our views known and what we need known, then we're a lot harder to ignore. And words matter. Look at my video, for example. I never expected my words to carry as far as they did. I thought maybe 300 views tops. But you guys have surprised me, and it really made me consider what people wanted. And what people seemed like they needed the most was just hope. And we're here. Take that video, as a guide. It shows you how many people are feeling like you and are lost too. And so we need to take time just to understand what we need for ourselves and then to put a plan together. If we know now what we want and we're putting things in motion and not just concentrating on the life and liberty aspect of it, but also expanding it to the pursuit of happiness, we're going to be a lot better off. And as Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world. Don't be afraid to get out there and don't be afraid to talk, because just talking definitely helps share ideas and helps people feel more welcomed in this system. You have the rights to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, among others granted to you by your government, and don't forget that. We might need more, we might want more, but we can vote for that and we can stand up for that and make it happen. So can we unite under that instead? Instead of someone dying, can we unite under the goals that we want and focus in on that? Because that'll make us a lot more stronger and more resilient in the end. So just think on that a little bit and bless those who are advocating for us. I wish them safety and I wish you safety as well. So you know your power and know that your voice matters and know that it does make a difference. And there are people out there that are willing to listen to you.